with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the three, small forward. And for Miami, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Wiggins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
Irving is doubled. Washington outside. The three from Thompson. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Burks. Thompson with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Washington powers it through.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
From 15 feet away, the rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Gafford. Davis from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
Pass to Wiggins. Kicks it to Hero. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Got a piece of it. Fast break Miami. Burks finds Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. The three from Thompson. They get it back. Davis. That's good. Davis has got 7 points.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Heat trail by 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wiggins against Washington. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Davis. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Now here's Hero. To the right side. Here's Ware. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. On the wing, Davis. That shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat with the lead. To the paint. Shot, left block. Washington grabs the miss.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Up again. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Gafford with a screen on Burks. Dinwiddie. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now you see the agility, the footwork, the guile that Spencer Dinwiddie brings to the table. Make that shot and draw the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw good. Dinwiddie. The Heat have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Christie passes to Dinwiddie. Howard down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Soft touch off the glass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Irving's checked in for Dallas. And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Now here's Hero. Good work there as it goes.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively.
Now in the game, number 24, Haywood Weissman.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Larson. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
I think one of the things you have to be in awe of is how creative and how elusive Kyrie Irving is to deal with when he's cooking offensively. This guy truly a remarkable talent. You can tell when he steps to the line and what confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Seven seconds left in the first. Here he goes. And a nice finish on the layup. Irving's got 6.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. Here's the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Shoots it from the high post. Mavericks with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Drives to the hoop. Stripped away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Robinson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Robinson's got his second basket of the game. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Christie. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Heat trail by 8. Left side Burks. Hero outside. Pass to Ware. Back to Hero. And here's Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Robinson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Robinson's got 6 points. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. For Miami, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's got room. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Drops in the 3. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
Just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Here's Marshall. Miami making their last shot. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, and the basket by Highsmith.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Dallas leading by 5. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get loud and let them hear it. Let's see you get loud. Here comes the teacher.
different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Highsmith. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. And Mitchell's subbed in for Hero. Davis from long range. The shot comes out. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Wiggins. Launches it. Oh, Wiggins! Bullseye with the 3.
A terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
Williams up top. They can't stop the run with that one.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Burks with it. To the left wing. Adebayo from long range. And the Heat, another 3.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
The Mavericks shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Outside Davis. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Davis finds Washington. Can they get it? And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Pass to Ware. Stolen by Gafford. And here they go on a free Anthony Davis going up top.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Washington against Wiggins. Can't hit that one. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort.
Foul. Davion Mitchell. First personal foul. First team foul.
24 seconds left in the first half of this game. Williams against Wiggins. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Wiggins. Pulls it from 20. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Wiggins got 7 points in the game. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Heat leading by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. He's off on the second. The Heat with the lead. Here's Ware. Pass to Wiggins. Takes a 13-footer. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson gets a good look. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
You have to be aware when Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He can pull up at any time off that dribble.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wiggins from long range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Thompson. The 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from 3. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Hero. From deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving for 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. The 3 from Washington. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Adebayo with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Fires the 3, and Adebayo with the 3. Adebayo's got 10.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Pass to Gafford. And there's the lob, and Davis slams it home.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Where? That's good.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavs. Trailing by 2. Now Gafford. Outside for Irving. Takes the three. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And Dallas also making a switch. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. Left side Burks. And he banks in the layup. Burks has got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Davis. 11 points in the game. Oh, Davis, terrifying on the attack.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Well, you have to appreciate watching Klay Thompson ply his trade. The shooting form is absolutely perfect.
Break your dance crew. Let's give them another big hand.
Heat trail by 3. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Hero with it. Now Thompson defending. To end the run. Hero with the bucket.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Davis. That three's off the mark. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Inside, here's Robinson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Christie. The three. Fires in the triple. Christie's got 8. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Larson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Dinwiddie with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Offensive rebound. Here's Christie. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Larson. Got 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Dallas has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Pass to Lively. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Here's Christie. They get it back. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Here's Larson. Here's Mitchell. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Fires away from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And the game's still closely contested.
Welcome to the fourth.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10. So the Mavericks 5 right now. They've got Najee Marshall, Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Christie in at the small forward position.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Knocked loose, and they're on the break. Up the floor, here's Highsmith. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Heat lead by 1. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's Highsmith. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Anderson. The shake. And he lays it in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And here are the Mavericks now. Miami making their last shot. Pass to Christie. Here's Marshall. And it's off from three-point range. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Basket's good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now here's Dinwiddie. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Adebayo up top, defended by Thompson. Back to Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. For Dallas, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Miami on D. 2-point game. Washington passes to Davis. Over Adebayo. That's short off the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Down low. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
Irving for 3. They get the rebound. Washington finds Thompson. Sinks it from distance. Thompson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Misses the layup.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Hero outside. Here's Ware. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Heat lead by 3. And So it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Pass to Hero. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Irving fires from way outside. Hits the three-pointer.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Good possession there. Exactly the way they drew it up.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. 1:05 left in the 4th. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
1:05 left to play in the 4th.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Hero. Has to wear. Outside Burks. There's 42 seconds left in the game. And he sinks it.
I think Alec Burks has proven in big moments he's ready to deliver.
Seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul. Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Team foul number 4. Now at the line.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. The three from Washington. And it's good. And that one brings them within one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time to present our player of the game.